Hi everybody, Karen Bentley here with the Sugar-Free Advantage channel, and today I'm going to share with you some hot off the press news from the Nutrition Action newsletter, the September 2020 edition. It's really interesting about the effects of a study that compared diet only to exercise only to exercise and diet combo. But before we get to that, I just want to spend 30 seconds explaining what the Sugar-Free Advantage channel is about, especially for new people who might not be familiar. We serve the community that is interested in either sugar-free or low-carb or keto, healthy living and healthy weight loss. All three of those eating strategies share an awareness of sugar and foods that quickly convert to sugar as the dastardly substance in your diet that makes you fat and sick. So please come back to us if you're interested in learning more about that. And now on to our news. This is the results of a study that was conducted by the Veterans Medical Center in Houston. It involved 107 obese people who were studied over a year period. They were assigned to one of 4 different groups. The first group is the control group, and by that they mean that group did nothing. They didn't diet, they didn't exercise, they just lived the same way. The second group was the exercise only group, and they did a variety of different exercises, including aerobic and strength training exercise. The third group was the diet only group. The diet only group cut back calories by anywhere from 500 to 750 calories a day. And the fourth group was the combo group. They did the same diet with the same exercise. And they studied these folks for a year period, and at the end of the year, they compared their starting weight with the ending weight. And what they found was that 2 of the groups had no results, 0, zip. And 2 of the groups had the exact same result. So can you guess which 2 groups had no result? It's probably not a surprise that the control group, the group that did nothing, they got nothing. And I was a little surprised that the group that did exercise only also had no result, nothing. The other 2 groups, the diet group and the combo group, the group that did diet and exercise, they had the exact same result. They both lost 10% of their body weight. They were measured at the start with a scale weight, and they were measured at the end with a scale weight. And on average, there was a 10% difference in both groups. And that was a little surprising to me because I would have expected the diet and exercise group to be marginally better. That said, this is consistent with my personal observations of coaching people on sugar-free dieting over the past 20 years, where I've consulted and coached and led webinars and seminars and written books. And in this strategy, exercise is used as an assisting tool rather than the primary driver and regulator of weight. Exercise has an important place as your assistant. It can do many things for you that may not involve scale weight. So, for example, if you're doing aerobic type exercise, it's going to improve your cardiovascular health. If you're doing weight training type exercise, it's going to improve your strength and your bone density. It can improve your energy. It can help to regulate your appetite. It can help to improve your mood. It can help to improve your sex and your enjoyment of sex. It can help to improve your body mass index, or your BMI, which is the ratio of lean muscle to fatty tissue. And unfortunately, lean muscle weighs more. So when you get on the scale, you might not see a change, or in fact, it might be slightly up because you're leaner. It can improve your physique, meaning you can move your flesh around and make it look sleeker and smoother and better. And ooh la la, who doesn't like that? So exercise has a really important place in your toolkit, but it's not as the driver of your weight loss on your scale, unless, of course, you're an athlete or a dancer or unless you're prepared to invest lots of time in exercising. And by lots, I mean an hour and a half to 2 hours every day. And most people just don't have that time to put aside to exercising. There are easier ways to do this. And the easier way is to use diet as the primary regulator of your scale weight. And the diet that I personally most prefer is a combination of no sugar with low to medium carb eating strategies. And the reason I like that is because it's the easiest way to get a big, dramatic, consistent result. And results are what count. And I say easy because you can eat fat, and fat makes the whole process livable and enjoyable. When you can eat deliciously, flavorfully prepared food, you don't feel like you're dieting or suffering. You're enjoying your life, you're living your life, and still you're losing weight and eating in a healthy way. So that really works for me personally. Fat is nourishing on so many levels. It fills you up. It takes away cravings. It regulates your appetite. You're not fantasizing about your next meal or when you can quit or when you can take some time off. So it's really an important ingredient to include in your dieting. The other thing I like about this strategy is that it really sheds the inches very quickly and powerfully. People like to be smaller, and if you're one of them, please consider this as a great way to do it. Depending on your biology and what exactly you're doing, you may actually lose more weight than on a low calorie or low fat diet. And most importantly, what I like is that it's going to improve your cardiovascular risk profile. If you look at two blood measures, one of them would be your HDL cholesterol, high density lipoprotein. H is for healthy. That's how you can remember it's the good one. You want more HDL, and this kind of eating strategy will give it to you. And it gives you less triglycerides. Triglycerides are the fatty modules that float around in your blood. You want less of those. And this eating strategy gives it to you. So if you'd like to learn more about sugar-free, low-carb, or keto living and dieting, please come back to the Sugar-Free Advantage channel. We'd love to help you out with tips and tools and resources to make you successful. If you like this news blurb, smash that like button. And if you'd like to hear more news and other really helpful content, come back, hit the subscribe button. I can't wait to talk to you again. Bye for now.